Well, I mean, it's tough. I mean, sometimes they're not paying themselves a market rate. And the reason
Yeah.
that you want to pay yourself a market rate in most cases is if something happens to you, who is going to fill your shoes?
Yeah.
There's lots of family businesses that have non-family member CEOs for a while, or that's just their model. And they've
Yeah.
done it for actually more than one generation right now. So again, it really depends on what are you looking at from a family business next generation perspective
Mhm.
coming into the business.
Mhm.
And again, that's typically who I work with. I work with family businesses who have owner operators
Yes.
in the business as opposed to they own it and there's a whole bunch of other people operating it.
Mhm.
Um, but with that dynamic, you know, again, there are business reasons to do some of those business things other than personal finances.
Mhm.
But on occasion, I do see that, or I see the opposite, where there are family members who are grumbling because we think so and so is not necessarily. They typically don't say getting paid too much. They typically say something like they're taking money out of the company. And I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? Let's dive into what you think
Is it
that
in a cookie
means.
jar in the corner? What money are we talking about?
Right. And then you can get into that whole other conversation of, the owners of the company who are family members who are not employees. They're not the daily operators
Mhm.
of it too. And sometimes um, you get into this conversation of fairness, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, yep, there's fairness issues here, but we have to understand that fairness and harmony are two very different things.
Yes.
You can still be in harmony with a bunch of people, but if you continue to think that something is not fair, um, that is going to create a mental block for you that you can't be in harmony with the rest of your family members.